Welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. Today we're continuing our look at the Golden Valley Police Department pack. This pack was released just recently, and so far we've gone through two other cars, including the FPIU and the Charger today. It's going to be the 2011 Crown Vic. So let's take a look at this car before we begin today's patrol. We'll go ahead and start with the lighting first. Here's stage one. We got a traffic advisor. Stage two, look at, this is pretty interesting. We've got like this really thin LED bar at the bottom of the trunk. I don't think I've seen that before. And then stage three, also have an LED bar up on the hood on the outside of the glass. That's very unique. And we have all these side mounted LEDs on the side of the Crown Vic. So pretty interesting car. Some stuff I've actually never seen before on a GTA 5 police vehicle. If we look on the inside of the car, you will see everything's well modeled out. We've got a passive radar system, laptop partition. It's like a shotgun mount and a traffic vest. Going to first person, you can see all the equipment down there as well. Siren controls and radio. A lot of the times you will see that equipment in police cars in the center console because it's just easy to access with a officer's right hand. So this car's got plenty of extra features on it, and I think it is actually pretty cool and unique. So we'll use this car today to patrol. We're going to be starting out here in the Mission Row area. Let's go ahead and get it started. Dispatch Weekend 18, show me 1041 108.
10-4, copy that. 1 Lincoln 18.
All right, we just had a car up ahead, run a red light. Let's go ahead and pull him over. This is blue convertible, ran the red light on here on Center Street. All right, looks like he's coming to a stop. We're gonna be on Adams Apple Boulevard. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me on a traffic stop, Adam Apples Boulevard, 1 blue convertible.
Roger that. 1 Lincoln 18.
Requesting plate check. Maybe 28 X-ray Edward Young 468.
Suspect's license plate 28 X-ray
No
Edward
flags.
Young 468. No 1099.
Copy that, dispatch. Oh, what the heck?
Roger. 1 Lincoln 18.
Shots fired.
Roger. 1
Oh, my gun.
Lincoln 18.
My gun, my gun, my gun. Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Dispatch Lincoln 18, code 3 backup.
10-4, copy that.
Requesting code 3 backup. There we go.
Assistance
I've been
needed
shot.
in Mission Row.
Oh my gosh. I could not get my gun out. We got one suspect down. Gunshot wounds. I've been hit as well. Get that gun. He just popped out of the car, started shooting. That is so scary, man. I was not even expecting it. I was looking behind me to see if traffic had stopped. Requesting ambulance.
Ambulance. Assistance required in Mission Row.
How much? I want to see how much health I actually lost. He had an open bottle of alcohol, a VIP invite to a seminar, and a pack of gum. Yeah, see, so it seems like the body armor's taking most of that damage, even though it's hitting the arm. I think I'm gonna just change that a little bit because I feel like I'm not taking enough damage in a situation like that where I was shot like 3-4 times. I should be pretty much near death in order for it to feel more realistic to me. That was incredibly scary. You can just imagine. No, you can't really even imagine how it's like if that actually happens to a police officer in real. I can't imagine. I was fumbling around in a video game. All right, he's gonna be appears to be confirmed dead, so we're gonna go ahead and get a corner out here. Dispatch requesting corner.
Backup required in Mission Row.
Yeah, like look at my arm. I was hit at least 4 or 5 times. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I actually heard the shots before I even saw him out with the gun. I thought it was something else going on behind us, or maybe a security guard there. They're armed. Okay, they're gonna collect the body. I'm gonna search this car, see if there's anything else in here. I'm curious to why he is doing this. Why he decided to open fire. Typically, most people have a reason to do something like that. His name is Michael Dodds. Let me look up his name real quick. Let's see if it'll let me. No. Okay. I wanted to see if he had maybe warrants out or something. All right, let's see what he had in the car. Maybe he has something in this car. That's going to give us more clues about to what happened. Empty magazine of ammunition and a check for therapy made out. So maybe he was having some mental issues. I don't know. He was obviously presumably seeing somebody for therapy help if he's writing a check for them. But nothing really too suspicious in the car. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get a detective out here. So they're investigate. Of course, all police-involved shootings require investigations. Standard procedure.
Needed in Mission Row.
So we'll get a detective out here, and we'll let them examine the car. I'm going to store my weapon in the detective's vehicle so they can go ahead and have that as evidence. I'm gonna put my gun in your car, guys, that I used.
Hello?
Okay, officer involved shooting. Myself, I was doing a traffic stop on this blue car up here. He hopped out of the car, started firing upon me, returned fire, was able to put him down right here. Called paramedics. He was declared dead, and the coroner already took him. So I'll let you guys do whatever you need to do, and as soon as we're done, we'll be back. 10-8.
1 Lincoln 18. We have a code 99 in Pillbox Hill.
Copy that. Moving right now.
Roger.
Dispatch Lincoln 18, responding code 3.
Roger. 1 Lincoln 18.
Alright, let's move, people. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me on scene.
Roger that. 1 Lincoln 18.
Hey man, what's going on? I've not made contact with the driver yet. Situation of driving unusually slow. When I started to follow, they freaked out and began to drive erratically. Something seems a bit off, so I appreciate you coming along. Okay, so person is driving slow, then erratically as soon as they saw police. He is suspicious about what's going on, so we'll see if we notice anything. All right, let's have a powwow with our buddy here. All right, what you got? Breathalyzer is acting. I think the battery's dead. Would you mind doing the honors? Okay. So you just want to breathalyze them? All right. Let's pull him out of the car first. Sir, you mind stepping out of the car for me?
Wait there!
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oops, sorry about that. So we do get an observation of irregular breathing. It's going to be a clue that he's possibly under the influence. Sir, if you follow me over here, let's get you to the sidewalk out of traffic. Thank you for your call. The stupid truck. All right, sir. We have reason to believe you might be under the influence of alcohol. Have you been drinking today, sir? Is it that obvious? Yeah. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Will you consent to a breathalyzer test? No. Okay. Sir, let me explain this to you. If you do not consent to a breathalyzer test, the state has a right, and they will, pull your driver's license and suspend it for a year. Okay? Regardless if you're under the influence or not. If you look on your license, it says you have to comply with these tests, and since you are refusing, what will happen is you'll go ahead and be arrested for the DUI, brought down to the jail, and then we'll get a blood draw on you. So does that sound fun to you? I didn't think so. So let me ask you again one more time. Can we do a breathalyzer test? All right, have it your way. Go ahead, turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
You like prison food, shithead?
You'll be arrested for DUI.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4. No further units required.
All right, sir. Is there anything illegal on you? I'm going to be searching you and your vehicle now that you're under arrest. All right, I just explained it, man. Pay attention. We'll see what we got here. Run the car too. I'm gonna place them in primary officers' cars. Oh, we got tan powder plants. Wonderful. It's like he might have narcotics on him. You just got yourself in a whole heck of a lot of trouble, man. Hope you realize that. Hope it was worth it to you. All right, let's go ahead, search this car. Since he's been arrested, we have the right to search it. So we're gonna do so. Believe in Bigfoot t-shirt, another empty magazine, and a crushed can of E. Cola. So nothing there too concerning in the car. Okay. Can I question him through the window? No. Okay. Sir, I've got some questions. I found some tan powder on your person. What's this powder? Okay. So to do this one, we can just say, I need to start telling the truth now. Telling you, no, you're not. Okay. Back in the car. You're not giving me any information. You know, if you wanted to work with me, you could have done so. We could have made it easier. You just had to consent to a breathalyzer test, but now I'm finding all these other problems. And it's a heck of a lot more paperwork. So we'll go ahead, head back here, and we're gonna store that tan powder. The plants, by default, are illegal to possess, so that's already a possession charge. We're just curious what this powder is. I think it said a gram of it, so it's just gonna be personal use. And we'll just go down the list here. See what it is. I'm guessing probably fentanyl, potentially. I don't know. I want to actually do a test where it's nothing. I think every time I've tested some type of substance, it's always drugs. I want to see it like come back as sugar or something. So yeah, it's going to be possession of fentanyl. I'm going to go ahead and start writing up his arrest record here. Since he failed to consent to the breath test, like I told him, he's going to be charged with the DUI. He's been arrested before for attempted kidnapping. Let's go ahead, create this report. He's going to have the possession of 2 counts of scheduled drugs, including the fentanyl as well as the plant, which I don't see it here. We'll just do the mushroom. That's the closest thing. Change that to the plant. So then he's going to have the DUI as well. Driver refused breathalyzer. So if they do check his blood and it is under the limit, he will not be, the DUI charge will get dropped. However, his license will stay suspended. But he's got the possession charges on top of that, so not a great day for him. Hey, he's all yours. I'm going to get a tow truck for his car. Requesting police transport.
Backup needed in Pillbox Hill.
Dispatch requesting tow truck. All right.
Tow truck. Backup needed in Pillbox Hill.
That is going to wrap it up here for me. Dispatch, you can go ahead and show me code 4 with the backup. I'll be back 10-8.
10-4, 1, Lincoln, 18.
Dispatch, Lincoln 18, show me on scene.
10-4, 1, Lincoln, 18.
Okay, we're on scene here of a vehicle accident. There's a car that broke through this dealership here and then fled the scene. So we're here as a first response. We're gonna make sure nobody's injured. The owner, I believe, was a 911 caller. We're hearing gunshots, but the gunshots are just there's a firing range or shooting range right down the road. Quite a bit of damage there. I know these huge glass panel window things are very expensive. Hopefully this guy's got insurance. Looks like his showroom was fairly empty. Let's see if anybody is in here we can talk to. Like I said, we're just here as a first response. This is something that will be taken down as a report, and we're gonna have to try to pull footage from cameras to see if we can find the culprit or see if anyone knows any information about it. Okay, looks like he might be out of the office. Let me talk to these two out here and see if they know anything. Gonna be closed for a little bit here. Hey sir, how you doing? Officer Carson with the LSPD. I'm here responding to reports of a car coming through here. Do you know anything about that? I'd rather not get involved. Okay, do you work here, sir? Okay, well that would explain it. He didn't even work here. Okay, thank you, sir.
Just a warning this time, okay?
Ma'am, do you know what happened here?
Right there!
That was a huge amount of gunfire. Sorry, I didn't see anything. Okay, no worries. Do you know where the owner's at currently? Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your cooperation. So this is weird. I can't even find the individual who reported this in. So quite suspicious. We're going to go ahead, write up some notes on this. We're going to be at Power Street. Power Street. Vehicle. Accident. No, we'll do vehicle versus building. 911 caller. Owner could not be located. No injuries appear to be here. We'll follow up to get statements plus camera footage of vehicle that crashed. All right, there we go. That's pretty much all we can do here. Just a really bizarre scene. Well, guys, that's going to conclude it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy it. As always, I love to hear your feedback. Let me know how we can make this series better. I might be going to a new card pack here soon, or maybe going back to the Miami-Dade Police Department. So far, that has been one of my favorite police packs with all the Crown Vics. Just super well done. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next patrol.